I just realized the matchup we're
We
going to
got
see.
Mega Man versus
Falco.
I'm so glad we didn't have to go yet. We got the Falco Extraordinaire versus Mega Man. Now, you definitely seem to know who said gentleman is.
I do know who this gentleman is. Retired as with his first ever PR ranking at the final Smash 4 rankings for the great state of New Jersey. I think something like 13th he finished at, because we do have like something about a 15-man. Kofi. Kofi, on the other hand, you know, prominent Falco player. Also played Game & Watch in 4, I believe.
Definitely one of the multi-character phenoms, but actually just yesterday at the 160-ish man weekly over at Aeon with a lot of people coming over, won the whole thing.
He won Aeon?
Yeah, he won Aeon.
Wow.
He also performed very well at Overclocked, taking out Sinji while he was there too.
Wow.
And this, if you ever wondered what the combo extensions that can happen with Falco, you're gonna see a lot of that coming in. And Maverick needs to be very careful because the moment he gets anti-aired with one of these up tilts, it does confirm in the back air and at the ledge that can take out that stock, regardless of the weight coming in from Mega Man.
And I gotta say, I'm very surprised. This is losers.
Yeah,
I'm very surprised. These are two very proficient and prominent players of both of their scenes, respectively. So the fact that this is losers is something else, man. But it's going to be interesting. Maverick Hunter plays Mega Man, of course. Loves to just needle people. Away with those pellets. It's going to be a little hard to do that against a character like Falco, though, because that reflector, guess what, ladies and gentlemen, is frame 1.
Also,
when it comes out the reflector box.
Oh, I don't know what happened with all those trades. All I know is that up air ended up taking up finally. But you see that Kofi has been playing right around his shield, particularly behind him, because he knows, all right, the most he can get is the short hop fairs or nairs, and like you said, the frame 1 down B will stop that.
Yes.
But he's been hunting for those up tilts so he can confirm it to combos, and now just consistently throwing it out. Like, what can you do? Your entire moveset is stopped by me just using this. Just play back.
Man, this is looking like it very well might be rough for Maverick, but you don't want to count your boy out where it matters. This guy knows how to adapt. He frequently top 8 some of the most stacked New Jersey monthlies that we have. So if there's any player that you don't want to count out, it is definitely Maverick Hunter right now. But a little rough and getting in with these mixes right now. The down air to the up tilt, converting it to another down air. That was all frame.
That was all frame setups that led to that situation, and then eventually confirmed not only 1 but 2 got that down air. Finally, Maverick was able to get himself on the board, though. Maverick needs to start playing a little bit more aggressive with some physical hitboxes and prevent this damage. But Kofi just continues to reset him
off of a dare, man. He's utilizing down air better than any Falco I've ever seen. And that's just not because I haven't seen very many Falcos. You know, this guy's just out here doing it, man. Hitting it with some, like, spacey mixies. I've never seen on a character who, frankly, is inarguably the worst space animal in the game.
And that's the thing. It's like, we were talking about the Shulk. We were talking about, I forget who the other one was. U.S.A. But also, Falco, another character super underdeveloped and represented because it's still early. People want to commit to, okay, what are they saying is the best? That's who I want to play. Then you get the character specialists who come out and show you what they can do. Maverick trying to find his opportunity to show you why his Mega Man's so good, trying to get to down air, but gets caught jumping a little bit too early by that back air. Kofi looking magnificent in that game 1.
Maverick Hunter rolling his eyes, not happy at all with how that game went. Let's see the ban. It is Kalos. That makes sense. You know, he doesn't want to give Mega Man all that space to be able to tack on those pellets because Mega Man could just run away and throw the projectiles he likes, and even if Kofi, you know, spaces that properly and reflex, it might not even go all the way back and hit him in there. So at the very least, Kalos would have given Maverick time to think.
I think the second man is probably FD. Like, you don't want to give Mega Man FD, especially with the fact that Kofi, he's been doing such a good job with these resets. Like, they might just run it back to PS2 to be completely honest.
You don't want platforms to get in the way of that.
Yeah, I mean, you want those extended resets as much as possible.
Platforms. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. Okay, never mind. All right. Apparently, he feels comfortable enough on. Is it only 1 ban today?
I'm not seeing 2 X's.
Could have sworn I saw 2, but. Regardless,
was it Mega Man again?
I mean,
I didn't see it.
There is one thing that plays into Kofi here is that he gets to use those down Bs as much as possible to stuff it out. Doesn't need to, just continuing to attack and just forcing a very bad response out of Maverick. Like, every time Maverick's getting pressured, he's jumping too quick, and he's getting caught by a lot of these nairs and fairs.
It's like one of the only things that really makes Falco a quote-unquote bad character, you know, is that he has this amazing frame data, he has this amazing combo game, he has it on a character with not the best mobility. is the thing. But it
Oh
doesn't
my-
matter because Maverick is just letting him hit him with all these shows. I got to question how he's DIing these.
Well, some of those are actually true because of those up tilts into the down air.
Really?
If you're getting the grounded hitbox and tech chasing properly, you're going to get that. And also, some of them aren't true, but that back air into that side B in the back air definitely looked pretty true there. And that's going to be first point yet again coming in from Kofi.
It's getting mixed by, it's definitely getting mixed by Kofi at the ledge right here. Because Falco, if I'm not mistaken, much like Fox, if you hold shield against the side B, the illusion does stop as the up tilt is going to be able to do it.
There you
Unless
go.
I'm mistaken.
But, that's a situation that Maverick needed right there. Maverick needs to be comfortable at the ledge. That's where you're going to beat Falco. Beat the recovery and also beat out the ledge traps. You want to keep Kofi, just not relaxed there. But Kofi forcing him to the ledge yet again. This has been really, really hard for Maverick to be able to regain his footing.
Those pellets just reflected from the other way. He downbeat that's a lot of percent.
Yep, like I said before that. Catches him again.
Not
Trying
the
to jump
trade you
too
want to
early.
receive.
That's what I was talking about before. Maverick, every time he's in a pressured situation, he's too quick to get airborne. And that's not what you want to do against Kofi right now. He's reading all of these jumps. You have to remain a little grounded. I know it's hard because Reflector stuffs it out, but you have to make Kofi stop going after these jumps.
And got him off stage now. What's the punish? He needs this really bad. He needs
There
this,
you
and
go.
there he goes. He gets it, waits a little bit, taunts, saying, I'm confident, man. That first game was a fluke, whatever. I'm about to bring this back on you right now.
And that's where he needs to succeed. Keep Kofi at the ledge. Don't let him get back on you so he can consistently reset. You want to abuse that bad recovery. But Kofi finding his opening back again. Going to start to get some of these anti-airs, but Maverick going to recenter himself. Leaf Shield's still a really good option, regardless of the fact that you can't cancel into it anymore.
Of course, not safe on block, though, as he tries to reset that combo with a falling neutral air, and stuffing out the up tilt is the Leaf Shield yet again. Maverick Hunter using that move a lot more and making good use of it where it counts. And now he's got Kofi off stage, exactly where he needs him, but he tries to trade with a forward air, but the side B is actually going to stuff it out. He's not shielding, man. He keeps getting hit by all these side Bs, and this time it's going to wind up being his downfall out of the bracket, and Maverick Hunter is, of course, not happy at all, tossing his controller down, and not even a fist bump coming out for Kofi, who solidly took that set over Maverick. My goodness. And that is Kofi moving on in the bracket.
Well, Kofi's going to be the one to move on, and, I think that's the first salt cam stuff that we've seen all day. That's unfortunate because you don't really, I get it. It's frustrating. You wanted to prove yourself. But
What's
when
up,
you
what's
let...
up, Geet? How are you?
Well, the moment that you start letting that type of situation get to you, then you start pulling back your progress. If you're not willing to reset mentally, it's like, you know what? I got outplayed, but I'm going to come back stronger. But instead, if you let your emotions fly, you get angry, that's a big detriment to progression. So hopefully Maverick Hunter will focus on that, change it up a bit, and he won't let that happen. So